Hello, Mr. Dre back with another video, and in this one what we're going to ask you to do is to read this math word problem, pause the video, and then while the video's paused, solve it, get your answer, make sure you have a label, and then restart the video and we'll go through it together and then you can check your work. Okay, so right now read this problem, pause it, restart it when you think you have your answer, make sure you have a label that goes with your answer, and then restart it and we'll take a look at it together. Okay, do that now. Pause, please. Alright, so you paused the video, you read this problem, you solved it, you have your answer, hopefully with a label, and now we're going to take you through the problem and see if you are correct. Alright, so our problem was Chef Rosanna used 9/10, 0 and 9/10 of a can of tomatoes for a recipe. If the can held 30 and 5/10 ounces of tomatoes, how many ounces did she use? So picture this situation, right? Here, picture this can of tomatoes, okay? If she used 9/10 of the can, that means she used almost the whole can, right? Because 9/10 is almost one whole. So she used almost the entire can. And if the entire can had 30 and 5/10 ounces, or 30.5 ounces, how many ounces did she use? Because she didn't use all 30.5. She used most of them, but not all of them, right? So in this situation, there's one word that really is a clue to what we're supposed to do in terms of add, subtract, multiply, or divide. And that key word is right, I'm gonna use red since we're talking about tomatoes. That key word is, there's a bunch of them here. This word right here, the word of, right? Most of the time when you see that word of in a math problem, it's going to be multiplication, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take what we started with, what Chef started with, right? And that was 30 and 5/10 ounces. And we're gonna multiply that. If she used the whole can, we would multiply it by 1, right? That's easy, because she used the whole can. 30.5 times 1, you can get 30.5, right? But she didn't use 1. She used 9/10. So we're gonna multiply that by 9/10, okay? 0 and 9/10, right? And we're gonna go through and multiply, and then we're gonna make sure we have our decimal in the right spot, right? So 9 times 5 is 45. 5 goes down, 4 goes up. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. That's actually a common mistake that many people, when they see 9 times 0, they just skip it, right? But if you have a number up top, you need to add it, okay? 9 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. And then we have 9 times 3, which is 27. 7 goes down. 2 kind of goes up here, but you can just bring it down since there's nothing left, right? So right now we have 27.45, or 2745, right? Now where does the decimal go? Well, 2 ways. I'm multiplying 30, right? About 30 times about 1, because 9/10 rounds to 1. So my answer should be pretty close to 30. Where would I put the decimal to make it close to 30? Well, 2 isn't close to 30, but 27 is. 274 is way too big, and 2,745 is way too big. So the best spot, number sense wise, to put the decimal will be right here. Okay, let's see if that makes sense mathematically. Well, this decimal moved in 1 spot. This decimal moved in 1 spot. That's a total of 2 spots. So that means I should move the decimal in 2 spots. Let's see, 1, 2. And it matches up. So our answer, we always want to rewrite it, would be 27 and 45 hundredths ounces of tomatoes, right? And that makes sense because 27 and 45 hundredths is pretty close to 30.5, right? And since we know that Chef used almost the whole can, that makes a whole lot of sense, right? So 27 and 45 hundredths ounces of tomatoes. Check your work. If you didn't get that answer, don't just say, I don't know what I'm doing. Go back and try to dig deep and figure out where you went wrong. Did you forget to add up top? Did you put the decimal in the wrong spot? Try to figure out where you went wrong, and then hopefully you also had the right label down here as well. Okay? So thanks for watching, and we'll check you out on the next one.